too? Okay, great, thanks. Hi. Oh, no, I was just about to sneak out for coffee with everybody else, that's all. No, you're much better hiding caffeine anytime. Plus, we're not all supposed to abandon our posts at the same time, so I'll just wait 5 minutes. You know, we don't want to break any of those state regulations. Yeah, so how was your day off? Oh, you had to sit out by the big old pool all by yourself. Poor baby. So, same quota of impregnated teenagers and paranoid foster parents. No, I just want you to feel sorry for me. So, what's up for tonight? Very funny. May I remind you this is a business phone? So, do you have that shopping list for me? Okay, so Jack and Laura are coming as well? Great. Yes. I have a pencil somewhere. Yeah. No, I don't have one behind my ear, you smarty. Hun, sorry, would you mind holding on for a second? Yes, I'll be right back. Thanks. You startled me.
Oh, there wasn't no one at the front desk.
Oh, I guess you must have stepped away for a minute.
Well, I heard your voice, so I followed it, but I didn't want to disturb you whilst you was on telephone.
Right, I actually have to finish that. Did you come to see me?
Yeah, but you just go right on ahead.
Yes, well, would you like a chair out in the reading room? I shouldn't be too long.
Nah.
It's a private call.
Oh, no, I'll just wait out in the hall till you're done.
Well, it might take me a few minutes.
I'll just stand up here.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. Sorry. Oh, no, it's all right. It's just an old client of mine. So, you got that shopping list for me? Okay. No, I'll stop by the liquor store as well on my way. Yeah, I know. You're very lucky to have me. So, was that a quart? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be there at your place around 5:30. I'll be taking off a little bit earlier, that's why, yes. Listen, I really wish I could talk more, but I have to go back to, yes. Me too. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Miss James, well, hi. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
Oh, sure it's quiet up here, isn't it?
Yes, I guess it is.
Got the air conditioning on, it's nice and cooler, isn't it?
Yeah, can you believe it? It's the end of September and the air conditioning is still on. I mean, when I was a little girl, September was a fall month, and now it's 97 degrees outside. I mean, 97 degrees at the end of September. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I've just got my big old fan at home, but it keeps the place cool, you know? Real cool. Blows everything about, though.
Maybe I need one of those in here as well. It would help me get rid of some of this stuff. I like your hair like that.
Oh, it needs cutting.
No, I like it longer. It makes you, well, it looks nice. So how's...
Oh, can I take a sec? Do you mind?
Yeah, sure. Just let me move some of this stuff away so you have a place to look for not much of a housekeeper.
No, me neither.
There, you can. Are you alright?
I walked the whole way here, didn't I?
From your house?
About 10 miles, I reckon. Don't you reckon it's about that? About 10 miles?
Well, yeah. Well,
Pretty much near 10 miles.
certainly longer than I would want to walk anyway, especially on a day like this. Glenn, did you just come to see me, or?
Oh, that old mate, he just bloody took off, you know, in his car. Don't say miss you boo or nothing. Didn't give me no bus money either, so I had to walk, didn't I? Can though.
Yes, you did.
Thought I was going to pass out a heaper station.
Oh, are you thirsty? There is a water cooler out.
All them cars just washing by and no one even helped. Nothing at all, honestly. Oh, I knowed it. Look at that. I could feel that the last 3 kilometres. Look at that big old blister on my big
car.
toe.
I'm sorry. I must have band-aids here somewhere.
Darn that bastard.
Somewhere.
I bet I've got one on it. Oh, look, this one's about to flow as well. Look at that.
You really gotta pull that.
Shoot, double shoot.
Now that I think about it, There is a first aid kit in the storage room. Let me.
I'll need some toilet paper.
No. You just stay right here and we'll get you fixed up in no time, okay? Here we go, I found it. Oh, did you need anything?
Nah, Jimmy used to drink this as a kid, but he's in colic.
Yes, well, some of the foster moms say the same thing.
How come you reckon anybody want to do that anyway? Take care of someone else's kid for?
All sorts of reasons. Why don't you sit back down and we'll take those feet taken care of, and then you can tell me why you came to see me. That's fine. Great, looks like we hit pay dirt this time. Do you want me to?
I could never do that, you know. Take care of someone else's kid, then have to give it back.
Well, yeah, it can be really hard.
Do you know what Jimmy told me about that place? Them Sween, them Swen. What was their name now?
You know I can't give you that kind of information.
Nah, he's already told me anyway, I'll just forget, don't I? But it'll come back to me. Anyway, he says that they never give him enough food. He's always hungry, that's what he told me.
Are you getting it?
I think they do it for the money, you know.
Awful lot of work and not much money.
Andy says she whoops him too. Hard. Don't hurt none when I stand now. Or when I walk.
Good. But no shoes.
I like to go barefoot.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once we're finished here, I'll give you a ride back home. How about that?
Where do you live?
Southeast.
Or southeast way?
Well, it won't be out of my way to drop you off. I need to stop by the liquor store anyway, so
So how comes you can know where I live, but I can't know where you live?
there is no reason for you to.
But you said you wanted to be my friend.
I did, and I do.
But I ain't got no friend, I don't know where she lives.
Well, Leland, I meant a friend as in someone who wants to help you, who's not against you, who's not your enemy. So, you know, a professional friend. Well, a professional who is a friend.
How long have you been a professional friend?
I've been a social worker for a couple of years, something like that. Now, Leland, I really have that appointment, so if you don't mind.
Lying.
Is someone on book? Put somebody on book and have a call for them. You know, when I did scene study all those 9 years, we always had people on book.
Yeah.
Certainly the first times, you know, whenever we needed. But take it back just to that thing. When you're going,
Yeah.
Francesca, to get her back on track, it takes more voice.
Okay.
Voice is energy.
It's cause
More energy. More energy. It's summoning up to make it powerful, okay?
Okay. So,
So it's gonna take energy, not words,
yes.
to get her back on track.
Okay. So,
Where do you live?
Yeah. So where do
Southeast.
you live?
Southeast.
Southeast way.
Well, it won't be out of my way to drop you off. I need to stop by a store. So
So how comes you can know where I live, but I can't know where you live?
there is no reason for you to.
You said you wanted to be my friend.
And I did. I do.
I ain't got no friends, so I don't know where she lives.
Well, I meant a friend as in someone who wants to help you. You know, who's trying to help you, not being your enemy. A professional friend. Well, a professional who is a friend.
And how long have you been a professional friend?
I've been a social worker for a couple of years, something like that. Now, I really have an appointment in about an hour, so if you...
It's because of them shoes, that's what it is. I should have put my tennis shoes on, you know, but I want it to look nice. Tennis shoes don't look nice with a dress, do they?
Yeah, well, you do look nice.
My Jimmy sure does like you.
Well,
You know, that one time he comes back and all he could talk about was you. Amy Sanson took him to the circus and bought him stuff, give him this and brought him there. You sure must have spent a lot of your time with him. And the one time you took him back to your house and said he had supper in a big old dining room. And you took him to a movie. Pretty little thing, isn't it?
yes, it is.
What longest eyelashes.
In this section here now, Edie, you found yourself stuck in the middle of a room with nothing to do.
Yes.
You got shoes to put on, maybe go sit down, I don't know, we can do
No.
something else.
No, that's later. So I could just,
I
Your
would
office
go
is-
over and get the shoes and start to either put them back on or something.
I can hold them. I don't put them back on till later. So, yeah, okay. You was all you could talk about. You said Yeah, how you took Miss Hanson took him to the circus and Miss Hanson bought him this and give him that and brung him there. This one time you said you even took him to your house and he had supper in this big old dining room. Sure he's a pretty little boy, isn't he?
He is.
Got long eyelashes. Looks just like my daddy. Oh, Ray thinks he looks like him, but he don't, you know. He looks just like my daddy. He was surely a looker too. How comes you put him in a place where they whoop him and never fed him?
They didn't whip him. I would never let that. He gained weight while he was there.
Oh, would you look at these? Ain't they the cutest? Look at that. Ain't that just so precious?
Yes.
It's got a little ducky on it as well. Have you seen a little blue ducky with a little red itty eye? Did you see that? I forgot how little they were, you know. Tiny little arms and teeny little legs. Just so little. Anyway, do you remember that Miss Bex that lives opposite me? That old wench that used to talk all that gossip and tell lies on me and Ray? Well, she's in hospital. They come and took her yesterday.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, she's probably got cancer. I ain't going to be going to visit her. She got the cancer. I might catch it.
Well,
apparently all her insides might get eaten up. That's what Ray said.
well,
anyway.
when you stopped going to group, did you ask about seeing someone privately over
I
there?
don't care much about it either. Do you know what? Can I have some water, please?
Yeah.
I'm real
Sure.
hot. Oh, thanks,
Well, then, you walked a very long way on a very hot day to come see me, and, well, I would like to know why. What can I do for you? Like, you will have to tell me. Will you? Well, I'm sorry. I wish I had more time, but I have that appointment, so if you let me get my stuff together, I'll...
No, see, I've got this real good idea, and it's real good too, see? I'm fixing to move out and already, you just don't know it yet, but I am. I'm going to get me a place to live, and maybe get me a job, maybe at the phone company. My girlfriend works for the phone company, you know? Oh, I could be a waitress, couldn't I?
Well, jobs are a little bit hard to find these days, but that sounds... Well, I'm sure you would enjoy working.
Yeah, I think I would. I think I'd be good at it too. And my girlfriend, she lives in a duplex, and her neighbours is going to be moving out maybe, and I can move in there. It'd be fantastic. It's got a big old fenced up garden, it's got a huge side garden, and I wouldn't even let Ray even come visit.
Wait a minute.
No, he didn't mean to do all them things, he just didn't. You know, he just loses his temper sometimes, but he's been a lot better since you send us to that group. I sure do appreciate you sending us to them meetings.
Well,
I really do.
No.
You know, we was just under a lot of pressure, and I think we was just taking it out on little
Wait a
Jimmy.
minute here. No.
Oh no, and I still wouldn't let him come and stay over, no matter how much he yelled at me or how much he begged. Absolutely not. A dad don't need to be with a kid like a mama does. You know, a mama needs to be with their child. I know you know that, don't you? You know that.
Yeah, but
But I'm going to get me and Jimmy a place to live, and you can...
No, that's not possible.
You can come and visit every day. You can take him out in your car, and you can buy him Coke, and you can ask him questions. Like, I'll share him with you. We can share him.
Well, please don't do this to yourself.
I ain't.
You're hurting yourself with this. You're building...
Okay, go back. She's going to run it up. You cannot stop that action.
Yep.
It's all, you've got to stop. She stops because you stop her. And that takes energy. Stop bringing it back to conversational talking. Acting is doing. You need to be doing something that's active, that brings it alive and keeps the life of it. So she stops because you make her stop.
Please don't do this to yourself.
I ain't.
Well, you're hurting yourself with this. You're building up a fantasy that is
It ain't a fancy. I've thought it all through.
Well, thinking it out doesn't mean it can happen that way. No, I can't. I'm sorry.
You ain't sorry.
Yes, I am sorry. I'm sorry for the way that you feel right now. I know how
Go
very...
back.
What do you know?
Hear the whole plan. Give her the plan again. Go back to the plan.
Yeah, mine.
We're going to get a
Go back
yarn.
to the plan.
No Ray will come and no Ray will come.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Now see, I've got this big idea, I've got this real good idea too. See, I'm fixing up to move out and all that, you just don't know it, but I'm going to get me a place to live and I'm going to get me a job, maybe with a phone company, maybe my girlfriend works for the phone company. Or I could be a waitress, couldn't I?
Well, jobs are a little bit hard to find these days, but that sounds fun. I'm sure you would enjoy working.
Yeah, I think I would too. And my girlfriend, she lives in a duplex and her neighbours is going to be moving out maybe. And then when they do, I could move in there and it's got a fenced in back garden and a big old side garden. I wouldn't even let Ray even come visit, I wouldn't.
Well,
He just never meant to do them things. He just loses his temper sometimes is all. But he's been getting a lot better about it since you sent us to that group. I sure do appreciate you sending us to them meetings, I really do.
Llewellyn, no, that's
Oh,
not.
no, he still wouldn't come and stay. I would not let him come and stay. A daddy don't need to be with his kid like a mummy does he? I mean, a mum needs to be with their child. You know that. I know you know
No,
that.
that's
I'm
not-
going to get a house.
That's not
and you can come
possible.
and visit and you can take Jimmy out every day in your car and you can buy him a Coke and ask him questions, can't you? I'd share him with you. We could share him.
Llewellyn, please don't do this to yourself.
I ain't.
Yeah, you're hurting yourself with this. You're building up a fantasy that is
It
not.
ain't a fantasy.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is, and I'm sorry about that. I am
Yes,
sorry about the
sorry.
way that you feel right now, but you can't go on with this fantasy of yours.
You ain't sorry.
Yes, I am.
You ain't. What do you know anyway? You don't know what it's like to have your kid taken by the welfare, do you? To have it stolen from underneath you? And to be sat in the house and it's quiet and you think it's quiet because it's sleeping or it's into something, but it ain't. It's quiet because it ain't fucking there no more and you don't know where
Well,
it is and you don't know when it's
I
coming
guess
back.
no one can really, but you have to.
I have to what? Just forget about him? You ain't got kids, have you?
No,
No. Do you want one?
someday.
Yeah, like my Jimmy, because he was your favourite, wasn't he? You liked him more than all the others because old Ray warned me. He said, when you come round that time, he said, you want to watch out, little Lou, because that woman, she wants your baby for herself. And she's going to get him too. And do you know what? I didn't believe him. But sometimes that old Ray, he does know what he's on about. You got him, ain't you?
What?
You've got him at your house.
No, that's not.
That's why you don't want me to know where you live.
Llewellyn, this is a state agency. There are rules here. Even if I wanted to do something
Oh,
like that.
you wanted to and you did.
No matter how much I care about little Jimmy, and I do, I care about him. This is simply not the reason why he was taken out of your home, and you know it. Now, I did not steal him, and he's not at my house, okay? So, now, I want you to be precise about what you think it is that I can do so that I can explain to you as clear as a way possible so that we can understand each other.
I want to see my Jimmy.
I understand that, but what do you want me to do?
I want you to go and get him.
I can't. I don't have that kind of
You go
authority.
get
It's
him
in my
and you
hands.
bring him here.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
You were in courtroom that day. You heard what the judge said.
I'll call him.
Call who?
Call the judge, tell him I can have my baby back.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Call him.
No, this interview's ended.
Call him.
No, I can't.
You can and you better call him.
No, I'm not.
Call him now.
Get off my face.
I mean it. I'll
No.
hurt you. I will. I'll hurt you.
Stop it. Who the hell do you think you are, and what do you think you're doing? You can never, not ever in this lifetime, see that child again. Not ever.
Yes, I can.
No, do you think the state or the judge will ever give that boy back after what you did?
It weren't me. It were right.
You!
No.
It was you! At least face that reality!
When it were right.
No. Ray may have done a lot of it, but not that last thing, Llewellyn.
Made me do it.
Oh, he made you hold that child's head over a hot stove until he got first and second degree burns?
We was just teaching him.
And then, you know what you did? You just ran off and left him. Just left him. And in all those months we had him in foster care, did you try to contact me once? No, one time to find out how he was doing. And why today? Why do you people suddenly stirring up out of the blue thinking that this is something?
Can we go back to somewhere? You see what she's doing? Her feet shifting and shifting and shifting and shifting and shifting and shifting. They should not be shifting, they should be stable. And everything is going into the line. We do our best work. Acting happens best from a standstill position. You're doing a good job, but you're dissipating it. It's going to be much better if I stand still. Put it all into the line.
Okay.
You can't do this, Llewellyn. That's the storytelling, not the shifting, this dumbass movement that we all do as actors just because I can't or don't know or won't discipline myself to stand still.